Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. The next question is how to give zakah. Now, brothers and sisters, zakah is one of the pillars of al-Islam. And it could be said one of the modern day forgotten pillars of al-Islam. Nobody's going to come knocking at your door telling you to pay your zakah. But it is a responsibility that if it is due on your wealth, you are required to give it to the 8 categories in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions very clearly in chapter number 9, verse number 60 of the Quran. There are 8 different categories or 8 different recipients of those whom you are allowed to give your zakah to. Now, what is zakah? Zakah is, if you like, an amount of your wealth that you are required to give if 2 conditions are fulfilled. And you give it to those recipients as I just mentioned. The first of these 2 fundamental conditions is that number 1 is that your wealth reaches a certain threshold. So let's say there is zakah on your wealth, on the savings that you have. Now the threshold is not a fixed threshold because it is based upon the value of gold or even silver. And this will fluctuate from day to day even, and even during the day it changes. So once your savings are at this threshold and it remains with you, and condition number 2, it remains with you for 1 lunar calendar year, then you pay 2.5% of that in zakah. So if you had £1,000, you had £1,000 in savings, let's imagine this is the threshold, you just give £25 in zakah and the rest remains with you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not require you or obligate for you to give away all of your wealth or half of your wealth, just 2.5%. And what I would recommend, brothers and sisters, is that on this particular issue is that don't remain confused or don't remain in a situation where you don't know what to do. Go to a person of knowledge if you are not sure. فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ, so that inshallah ta'ala you can pay your zakah and give your zakah if it is due. Wallahu ta'ala alam.